Hello, my name is Sheena Roberts. I'm a chemical engineer at Georgia Pacific, and I'm currently pursuing my MBA at Savannah State University.
Hi, my name is Angelique Serrano, and I am also pursuing my Master's in Business Administration here at Savannah State.
Greetings, my name is Corliss Best. I am a second year graduate student pursuing my Master of Business Administration degree at Savannah State University.
Hello, I'm Christopher McCall. I'm currently working at Georgia Southern and Armstrong State University in the Military Science Department, and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree at Savannah State University.
This semester, we had the pleasure and opportunity to work with Bahama Joe's, one of Savannah's homegrown businesses that's been around for over 40 years. So we offered our services, the knowledge that we've learned thus far here at Savannah State University on how to take their business to the next level. So today we're going to talk about, we're going to give you a little background about the company. We're going to talk about the opportunities that we identified with them to just explain a little the methodology on what we've learned and how we're trying to apply that to this company. We're going to give a brief market analysis of Savannah, and also we're going to talk about strategic recommendations and how those recommendations can be implemented and also evaluated.
Joe's.com. Draw every first impression with promotional gear that's designed to wow. Only from Bahama Joe's. Order today at BahamaJoes.com.
Bahama Joe's is a custom apparel. They specialize in custom apparel, promotional products, and also school uniforms. With the local competitors and also many online competitors, their strategy has, as they have figured out throughout these years, is to not to be the low cost producer because there's always going to be someone that's willing to outbid you to gain a new customer. So their customer service is their biggest selling point, is their biggest strategy to retain customers and also attract customers.
So we also did a company background, and just to start off, their company's motto is "Your Vision, Our Products," which goes back to the custom apparel industry that they fall in under, and they've been around for 40 years, so they've gained a lot of customers' trust and credibility throughout the local Savannah area. And they started off with t-shirts and screen printing, but they've grown to embroidery, promotional products, as we stated earlier, and school uniforms.
All right, so Bahama Joe's currently have three facilities. They have a Pooler location, a location on Bay Street, and a school uniform store on Water Street. They're currently building a new facility on Chatham Parkway, which is a $2 million investment to consolidate the t-shirt printing facilities into one area. So they are increasing capacity and also upgrading equipment. The overall goal, they would like to attract and recruit a new customer base. Throughout this project and speaking with them, we feel that they need to really devise a marketing strategy to execute and ultimately hire or appoint a staff member that will be completely dedicated to the marketing of this company.
Making customers happy is a serious priority for us. So when one of our happy customers writes to tell us about a job well done, we love sharing that. It's obvious that reviews like this always make us smile, but it also serves as a reminder to us that it's imperative to provide the best service possible for our customers. We believe that our future success comes from the way we treat our customers today. Find out how our thousands of hours of dedication and experience can help you. We would love the opportunity to add you to our list of happy customers. It's great you had a chance to take a look at us. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Again, this video just goes to show on how important customer service is to the organization. Another thing to note about the company that they have over 32 employees, and their employees have an average of at least about 15 years with the company. So that says a lot about the company. They know how to treat their employees, and they definitely know how to treat their customers.
So to give a little background in regards to how Bahama Joe's conducts their methodology, so we understand that with Bahama Joe's, that of course, as been stated before, that they emphasize customer service in their everyday activities and transactions. So they've been able to build their brand based on word of mouth advertisement, and of course, they also believe that with this advertisement going forward through word of mouth, and of course, focusing on customer service, that they have been able to successfully build relationships with different vendors and different partners in the community as far as in the Savannah area. And of course, because of this interaction that they have been able to have for the last 40 years, they have been able to successfully niche the competition in Savannah. So when we take a look at our SWOT analysis for Bahama Joe's, we can see that first starting off with their strengths, that they have a strong customer service presence in the market. To include with customer service, they also have employees that have been working with the company for at least 15 years, which shows not only the dedication that the employees have towards the Bahama Joe's brand, but also shows the kindness and the overall production that the company has had within the company. So of course, looking at not only the employees' loyalty, but we can also take a look at the history that the company has started back in the 1970s, and the fact that they started off just with t-shirts as their product. However, moving forward, due to their customer service and due to their brand loyalty, they have been able to grow their customer base, which of course has allowed them to take advantage of not having that much of a marketing or advertising budget. And that has also been because of their high quality products. But as stated previously, they do currently have a deficit in their marketing budget, which is not allowing them to expand as rapidly in today's time. Also, if we look at just the overarching theme when it comes to expansion, there is a limited to startup costs, also limited in flexibility and prices due to the industry that they're in. Lastly, they are wanting to expand, so there is some form of capacity limitation. But in the Savannah area, there are opportunities such as they have a 2 point in the Savannah area. There is approximately, according to the Savannah Chamber of Commerce, 2.4 billion dollars of spending. So the Bahama Joe's company can take advantage and, of course, share in some of the spending as it relates to their products. To include since the year 2015, that there has been at least 245 firms that have been added to the local area, and because Bahama Joe's is inclined to a business to business model, they can truly take advantage of this opportunity. And of course, there's always constant changes in the industry that they're in. So of course, due to these types of changes, they are able to take advantage of what is it that their target audience is looking for at whatever time that is going on. But of course, we know as being in business that there are certain threats, such as there are companies that are already selling their products. We can also look at economic fluctuations, and due to those economic fluctuations, we can expect there to be some form of decrease in spending when a downtown in the market increases. Also, looking at when the price of inputs do increase, that does cause pricing to increase, which of course can deter customers from purchasing their products. And lastly, when we have regulations and laws that are implemented, it can actually deter businesses from moving forward because customers do have to be in compliance with these laws in order to remain operational.
Now we're gonna take a look at table two, Bahama Joe's competitive profile matrix. In this matrix, you will see that they are very competitive. Bahama Joe's leads the way when it comes to other screen printing businesses. Local expansion, they're really dealing with local expansion right now because they're opening up a new building out in Pooler on in Chatham Parkway, and it will be closing down the offices and buildings in Pooler and on Bay Street. Also, they're looking at the price competitiveness. They're up at the top because they offer better prices than the other two competitors. They are number one when it comes to that area. And the main thing that we want to look at when it comes to Bahama Joe's is their image rating. They have a very high image rating compared to the other competitors. That leads them, puts them to leading the way overall on the matrix for the companies that deal in this arena as far as screen printing business. Now, when we look at the external factor evolution matrix, you'll see some of the opportunities that Bahama Joe's has out there to expand their business, especially in the opportunities of the new businesses in the area. They have a lot of new business coming in that are going to need their T-shirts, and we love to have screen printing T-shirts. So they have a chance to tackle that market and enter those businesses and say and let them know that they are the number one competitor here, a company here to provide those screen printed shirts for them. Company expansion, as I said before, they're expanding throughout the area. They're building a big building down in Chatham Parkway. Also, they have one school out in one of the counties that they school store that they still maintain. That is one of the main school stores that local schools go to, and only the schools go to only though that store because the other stores in the area cannot compete with the pricing and the quality of product that they provide. Down in the threats, one of the main threats that they have that are targeting them right now is limited time. Even though they provide a good product, the time that they have to produce these products is limited because they have so many customers and the time is short. So they try to get it out on a timely fashion, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But they're still leading the way in that area because they get the shirts out in a timely manner as quick as they can. But they have so many uh, companies or businesses that want their shirts. It's just not enough time in the day to produce that many shirts. And then also down in the economy, because we also know that the economy right now is really heavy, and the economy right now is real is not to the liking of some here in the country. So they have always battling the economy to make sure that they stay on top. As far as the economy changes, price changes. So they try to stay ahead of the competition and still offer the better price and maintain a good quality product at that price.
So, based on what my colleague has also stated in regards to just looking at the internal and the external factors that are affecting Bahama Joe's, so we're going to take a look at a quantitative strategic planning matrix, which basically outlines the internal and the external factors that are present within Bahama Jones and that are facing Bahama Jones. And then, of course, we were able to assimilate and put together a weight and then just some data scores that we believe that will affect them in regards to their strategic planning. So we have two strategic alternatives that we believe that would help Bahama Jones to move forward in their marketing efforts. One is to hire a marketing director, and another one is to continue with their limited marketing budget. And so basically what we want to show here is that once we took into account the external factors, which includes opportunities, threats, and the internal factors, which also includes looking at their customer service and of course their weaknesses such as their marketing budget, we have it has been concluded that 7.18 versus 4.46. So looking based off of those scores, it is highly favorable for Bahama Joe's to move forward and hiring a marketing director because it's going to be more favorable upon them based on the numbers that have been presented.
Again, this is just, we did a little market analysis of what Savannah has to offer any company that's starting up in the area. So Savannah's growth prospects are among the best in the nation. The city's unique ambiance and transportation infrastructure make it a perfect place, an attractive place to live and do business.
Economists predicted good things for Savannah's economy last week, and they also expect Georgia's economy to improve throughout 2014. Dr. Charles Knapp of UGA's Perry College of Business expects employment to grow by nearly 2%. Single-family home starts will increase by 36%. His research also predicts that unemployment will hover around 8%. The fastest-growing jobs will be in construction, mining, and logging. Knapp believes each state will outperform most of the country.
Most of measures that have outstripped U.S. manufacturing as a shaking great recession.
Knapp also says that more federal cuts could negatively impact Georgia's performance in 2014.
One of the key things when talking with the owners of the company is that they experience business growth when the economy is doing well. So their business is kind of dependent on the economy. So one thing that we can do, or you guys can do, is although the economy may go up and down, you can always market today for tomorrow. Well, while talking to Mr. Mosteller, he admitted that the company has not made any conscious effort to into marketing. That they do a little bit of marketing. They've had some outside resources, but nothing specific in marketing. So we just wanted to offer to let you know some of the benefits of having a market strategy. A marketing strategy, it helps provide the business with focus and direction. Also, it's an opportunity to identify the tools that the company can effectively use to fight the competition. It saves time and money in the long run by focusing on certain resources. It also differentiates a company from the competition. It can translate a company's vision, mission, and objectives. It can also serve as a foundation for all the company's communication campaigns. It can improve the effectiveness of the marketing message, and it can increase sales and profits. That's the big thing that we're going for. And ultimately, it creates a customer preference for the Bahama Joe's brand. So here are some strategic recommendations that we came up with as we looked at this project. Number one, invest in marketing. We suggest that Bahama Joe's hire or appoint a full-time marketing director or someone that's already in the company, a staff member, to work on marketing. Market today for tomorrow. This doesn't mean that this is the only thing this person does in the company, but this should be their primary focus when necessary. Okay, next is research the target audience. Be familiar with what's going on in the area. And this can be done by just reading the local news or going to different business seminars and different things and know what's going on in Savannah. Read the new business listings, know what are the new attractions, the businesses that are coming to Savannah. Another one is market through social and digital media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, etc. These are all social media outlets that are easy to handle, easy to develop, easy to manage, and also that will bring quick and easy dividends. Also, look at your company's website. Talk to some of your customers to see what are the things that can make it more user friendly. And also, YouTube is another digital media site that can be used.
So just for the last few bullets and the last few tools that Bahama Joe's can use to better evaluate the progress that they've made with our recommendations would be to make sure that they continue to go to the trade shows that the company goes to, but bring the marketing director for these next few trips and make sure that the marketing director has something to hand out that will help promote the social media platforms that they're utilizing to gain new customers. They should also start to create a plan on how to train the rest of the staff on these marketing techniques that the marketing director is using so that he or she knows that she's not, or he or she is not doing it all alone. The company as a whole is working together to progress in their goal of using marketing, gaining new customers, and continuing their tradition of being a reputable, trustworthy business with great customer service. And as for after the 2-year period, because we've been talking so much about what will happen within the following 2 years, we would definitely recommend that they continue to brainstorm as a company, continue to grow and set more goals for the future, aim higher, but again, try to be more realistic so that you can actually see progress rather than feeling as though you're not reaching those goals. Make sure that after the 2 years, you know what to expect and what you can aim for in the next 5 or even 10 years down the road.